everybody, welcome back to today's video. Tonight we are here at the Electric City Speedway in Great Falls, Montana for night number 3 of the 2020 Montana Roundup. Now, like I said, night number 3, our final night here in the state of Montana. We always enjoy making the trip up north here. And the Electric City Speedway is one of the coolest racetracks I've been to yet. I've really talked about how wide it is, how slick it gets, and last night a little hard on tires. Towards the end of the A-main event, it did start to take rubber. And they've been putting so much effort into the track prep. I'm talking ripping it up multiple times, trying to get as far down as possible, then watering it and rolling it in and kind of repeating the process. And one of the things, you'll notice my t-shirts, they aren't blowing around much right now, but all of today, why they've been hanging up, the wind has just been blowing back and forth relentlessly, and that has been really hard on the track. So that'll be an interesting factor for the racetrack. Also, our night is a little bit shorter because fortunate enough, we locked into the top 4 in overall points between the 2 prelims, so we just have to do a redraw and then right into tonight's A-main event. We're also going to get a chance to go out there and do some motor heat and hot laps, but that'll be a little bit later. For now though, we're going to watch the other like 25, 26 drivers all compete for the last 12 spots to lock into tonight's A-main event before the B-main events roll out later. So it should be another fun night. We have 2 4th place finishes here at the Electric City Speedway. We got a win on Thursday, so overall it's been a good first 3 nights. We're hoping to finish off strong. Well, the racetrack is changing very quickly here at the Electric City Speedway in Great Falls, Montana. You guys just saw we went out for our little practice session, got 3 laps, just an opportunity to get on the racetrack because we haven't got to be out there tonight. You know, we got to fire up and literally make half a lap just to get some heat in our engine, pull in the pits, and that was our first time actually being up to full speed. And we were pretty free out there. I just didn't expect it to be as slick as it was. Watching all night, it actually stayed fairly hooked up because they worked it so much. And then the temperatures just didn't get very high today. It's actually been much colder with that little wind. But once we got out there, we really saw that it's way slicker than it looks. Looks like it had a lot of grip, but I was just really free on entry to the corner. So we're gonna make some adjustments and then we'll have the redrop next to see where we start. Heading out for the night number 3 2020 Montana Roundup A-main event. Carly drew us another good build tonight, the 2, so we are going to be front row outside in tonight's A-main event feature. Car's been pretty good all weekend long. You know, we've had some speed. Now I think it's just time to work on just putting together 25 consistent laps. I've talked about that many times. Consistency and be aggressive. So if we can get out front here, I think if I can get a good start, it's going to be tough to pass us, but lap traffic and restarts are going to be the main things that are going to win this race. So let's head on out, have some fun, and see what we can make happen.
I did. Alright, love you, dude. Be safe, okay? Watch for your window. Keep it up. Okay. Hey, come by the scale. Watch your ball. Be careful. Love you.
down on the bottom, and they nearly collide as they go down the front stretch. It's going to be J.J. Hickle at the wire. Brian Brown goes down a lap as Tyler Thompson easily makes it around the high side. Tanner Holmes also having no issues in lap traffic. The 9K of Corey Wormling operating on the bottom of the racetrack is the 96 of Greg Hamilton, now right in front of your race leader, as is the 46 junior of Joel Myers Jr. It's going to be 17 laps complete. This time they hit the wire, and Tyler Thompson has Tanner Holmes right on his rear tail tank. Tyler Thompson looking for some redemption from last night as he was so fast earlier in the evening but got passed around the midway point. Still a lot of racing left here, but Tyler Thompson has Chase Getz and Joel Myers Jr. in front of him. He knows that a simple, slight holdup could cost him the race lead. Tanner Holmes will dip down to the inside as the 18T Tanner Holmes now trying to take over. It's going to be Tanner Holmes looking to lead here for lap number 10. Tanner Holmes and Tyler Thompson duking it out still in lap traffic. Lap number 10 is Tanner Holmes leading. Now Tanner Holmes trying to pedal away from... For the first time tonight, Jason Solwell running in 7th. 8th is Garen Linder. 9th, Reese Getz. 10th is Colton Heath. Then Trevor Kirkland in 11th. Running in 12th. And the last car in the lead lap is James Setters in car number 2. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 lap cars between positions 1 and 2. Tanner Holmes in car number 18T. Less than 10 laps to go on this one. Trying to bring it home as this one is so far went caution free. Tyler Thompson has some breathing room over third place Chance Crum. Crum has 1 lap car, 2 laps car and make it, has duking it out hard for 4th place J.J. Hickle and Devin Borden. Borden is on the inside, and now Colby Thornhill trying to get back in the top 5. Those 3 drivers just going at it with one another. Colby Thornhill trying to move back in the top 5. Looks like he's going to do so as he makes the sweeping pass around the top of Devin Borden. Borden now trying to keep back the 18 of Jason Solwell. There's 5 laps to go as they hit the wire for Tanner Holmes. While 4th place, resigning there is J.J. Hickle. In 5th, it is still Colby Thornhill. White flag is out. One more trip around the park for the 18T of Tanner Holmes. In a matter of 5 races, he has 3 main event wins. Tanner Holmes out of Jacksonville, Oregon will win it. Tyler Thompson is going to finish in 2nd. 3rd is going to be Chance Crum. 4th, J.J. Hickle. And your top 5 at the line, Colby Thornhill beats out Jason Solwell. Reese Getz finishes 7th. 8th is going to be Devin Borden. 9th, Garen Linder. And unofficially, the last car on the lead lap. And finishing in 10th, Colton Heath. And an exciting job of driving for Tanner Holmes. Modifieds are coming up next for their main event. When we were under those red flag conditions due to the power outage in turn number 1, we briefly went over it, but for those of you folks that might have missed it or just coming back 15G of Marvin Gonzalez starting outside pole. As Tanner Holmes out of the race car and celebrating on the front stretch, doing the wing dance. And a terrific job of driving for that young man. Finished fourth the last 2 nights and picks up the victory tonight.
Well, we just got done with the A-main event. I don't mean this to come off as cocky or anything, but we spanked them, absolutely dominated. Early on, first start, got a really good one, got by the 7 of Tyler Thompson, got another run at it because of yellow, and we ended up falling to second. But other than that, I really didn't drive super hard the whole race. I really tried to stay calm and fix kind of what I was doing at Skagit, where I was almost just balls to the wall. So I would say most of the race, at most, I was maybe 90%, just trying to keep the tires under me, focus, and wait till we got to lap traffic. Once we got to traffic there behind Tyler, he was just stuck. Sometimes it's better to be second. We were able to slide cars through the middle and just do whatever we had to do to pass guys. Ended up getting to the lead probably about 10 laps in and got the win. Feels great to get the win though, man. Night number 3 of the 2020 Montana Roundup. Lots of good cars were here, and I'm fortunate enough we had that track position. And once I got out front, like I said, I wasn't really pushing it too hard, just trying to keep the tires under me and get around lap cars as fast as possible. So from what my dad and crew chief Roger told me, it sounds like we were really far gone, and I was just waiting for that white flag to come out. So a great surface tonight, kind of top dominant, but you could slide cars through the middle, you could do whatever you had to do. So just so proud to get our second 360 win. 2 wins in 4 days and then 2 fourth place finishes. Can't ask for a better stretch of races. Can't really ask for a much better surface than what we had here tonight at the Electric City Speedway. Got a fan that wants to be in the video. What was your name?
Joseph.
Joseph, and you're here from in Great Falls, correct?
Yep.
Yep, he's been showing me around, man, talking me through the racetrack. Super unique surface that we had here. Like I've been talking about, I absolutely love this place. Little bit of a bottom, it wasn't really there tonight, but you could kind of make the middle work to slide cars right up here on the top, just a few feet down from the wall. And you could probably hear it in the mic, see it behind me. It's real windy, and that just hit the track all night long, and it was pretty hooked up, and finally, once it got to the point, it just slickened off really quick, got super wide, especially down by the wall in 1 and 2. So a great surface. Thank you to everyone who put in so much work for us to have 3 nights of awesome racing, and can't wait to come back here to the Electric City Speedway. Here's one last look at it before we get the trailer loaded. We will see this racetrack again in 2021. We just got done loading everything. Dad, how was the night?
Hey, I'm not tired anymore.
Not tired?
I'm feeling really good. 15 hours, we'll be home.
Yep.
Celebrate tomorrow.
Awesome weekend.
Good
awesome weekend, Mom.
Hey, you think you're living the dream, but I think it's us that's
We're all living the dream. So
Hey, guess what? You got 2 wins.
2 wins, 4
in
races.
4 days. We're on a streak.
We're on a streak, and the season's almost over. So we're gonna get everything shut up, and we'll be on the road.
Hey.
First place, Rocky Mountain 360 Sprints at the Electric City Speedway. Pretty nice looking trophy. So glad the car's in one piece in the trailer. Can't really ask for 4 better nights than we had. Won the first one at Skagit, finally got that first 360 win out of the way. Then we ran 4th 2 consecutive nights for the prelim for the 2020 Montana Roundup. And the finale night, started outside pole, kind of ran second there early, just really was biting my time. Driving not super hard, trying to just, like I talked about at Skagit, I felt like I was really gassed up. I tried to just keep the tires under me, be smart, wait till we got to lap traffic and make my move. Once we got into the lead, just kind of, put it in cruise control and pass as many lappers as possible. Feels awesome to get in victory lane, man. You guys have no idea how tough this season's been in a way, with all the circumstances, with COVID and with off weekends and not getting to run at normal tracks, getting to some new places. It's really been awesome, and I've got the chance to live my dream. But you guys have truly seen the highs and lows I've had with the sprint car racing. There's nights where we should have won races, or I backed up, or I just totally sucked. So for us to get on a little streak like this and win 2 nights out of the 4, 50% win ratio out of these 4 nights, it's so special to me and my family and team. Want to give a quick shout out to all my sponsors. They deserve everything. Pit Stop USA, ABC Powder Coating, North Medford Les Schwab. We got Speed Lab, Swindell Speed Lab on-site screeners, Durango RV, Knife River, Ferguson Waterworks. One other sponsor that I wanted to mention that just came on board, they are not on the race car yet, but will be soon. That is Carson. Carson is a company located here in Oregon, and they do so many different things. We will be talking about that here in a future video, but just wanted to give them a quick shout out. I'm excited to work with them throughout 2020 and 2021. And then also on the side panels, we got Lafarge North America, QRC, Fast 4 Media, OMA KTM. Also want to thank my dad, John, my mom, Tara, Brandon LaChance, he came along and helped out. Got to thank my sister, Carly and Krissa, and then my crew chief, Roger Henderson. He gave me a great setup tonight. We are getting better and better, and it's just so awesome that we get to come out here and do this and how fast we were tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much. We got a 15-hour drive home, and we're just going to celebrate the whole way. See you guys all in the next one. Deuces.